And now, Suspense. Your host is Autolite, and this is Rex Marshall speaking for the Autolite family. Friends, a week ago we had the privilege of presenting the national television preview of the Parade of Stars Auto Show from the Grand Ballroom of the Waldorf Astoria Hotel here in New York City. During the following week, thousands of people from all over the world came to see the brilliant new cars produced by the leading manufacturers who use Autolite products as original equipment. All the members of the Autolite family joined in this salute. Tonight, we're very grateful to have the opportunity of expressing our appreciation to these manufacturers who are distinguished members of the Autolite family and to their dealers everywhere, our appreciation for the many years of our association. And now, Autolite and its 98,000 dealers everywhere present Suspense.
Come on, break it up, let's go, come on, let's go. Just a minute now, who saw this? Wait a minute, one of you must have. Hey, lady, what happened? Hey, mister! Come back here! Come back here! Now, look, you just tell me what you saw.
All I saw was just what you saw. This fellow lying dead with a toy doll in his hand.
Well, give me the city desk, please. Oh, Tony. It's Jerry. Look, I'm just on my way home, and I picked up a cute little story in the 8th Avenue subway. Two grown men fighting over a toy doll. One guy kills the other one. No, I didn't see the fight myself, but I saw the body. There's a woman there with a feather in her cap. She saw it. Yeah, she said one guy ripped the arm off the toy doll, stabbed the other guy, and beats it. No, I got a good look at the doll, though. It was made in Switzerland. Okay, I'll try and trace it. I won't be in tomorrow morning then. Bye. Doll carriages, doll clothes, wholesale manufacturers, equipment, supplies, dolls, doll houses, Dolls International Incorporated.
Ladies and gentlemen, the police department has asked me to show you a doll. The story hasn't hit the morning papers yet, but late last night there was a doll murder. You ever seen a doll like this? It's a very rare handmade foreign doll. You'll notice the arm has been torn off. Now, whoever the murderer is, he tore off the arm and got away. If you've ever seen this doll or one like it, kindly phone this station. Okay, Hank, it's all yours.
Just one of your dolls, honey.
Oh, you're crazy.
I saw one like it down at your store.
We never carried a doll like that. At least I hope not. Maybe I better go down and see.
If it was one of your dolls, it could cause a lot of trouble,
Yeah. What are you doing in my pocket?
Mint. You know I always take your mint. I love them with a cigarette.
See you later, sweetheart. Okay, Scorpy. Something I can do for you?
Well, I was thinking about a doll.
Here we are, sir. Dolls from all over the world. 123 different countries, all in native costume.
Oh, you've built up quite a business here.
Well, it really isn't mine anymore. I failed and I had to sell out. Actually, I only clerk here now.
Who's the owner?
Edwards. G. Edwards.
Hey. Isn't she a beauty? Hey, do you have any dolls from Switzerland?
Switzerland? No, we don't. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll have to try elsewhere.
Well, good morning, Mr. Edwards.
Hiya, Pop. Well, you seem surprised to see him.
Well, he only comes in once in a while. Just by appointment, then.
Well, I suppose he handles wholesale, you handle retail.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, actually, it was a wholesale order I wanted to place.
Just a minute, sir. You can't go in there. Not till you're identified. Oh, really, you shouldn't, sir. I don't even go in there myself. Something I can do for you?
Oh, yeah, I'm from Detroit. He's department store.
Yeah?
I think I'd like to order about $50.
I see.
Well, can I come in, sit down? We'll talk it over.
Well, our display is in the next room. Suppose you pick out the type of doll you want, and then we'll talk it over.
Well, actually, I didn't see anything I liked out here, but I know you used to carry the line. Came from Switzerland.
Then you didn't see it here. We never carried a Swiss doll, did we, Pop?
Not to my knowledge,
No,
sir.
I didn't think so. Well, thanks for dropping by, anyway.
Well, okay. Good day.
Good day. That guy's a cop. What did he say when he first came in, Pop?
He wanted a doll, sir.
Yeah? What did you say?
Don't you worry, Mr. Evans. I wouldn't do anything to get you in trouble.
What do you mean, get me in trouble?
Now, I don't mean that you aren't legitimate. But, of course, I did see one of your wholesale customers in here with you last night. And, of course, I did see him go out with a sample. A Swiss doll.
That sample was wrapped, Pop. How did you know it was a Swiss doll?
Oh, I didn't, sir. Not till I saw it on TV this morning.
I see. Pop, have you any idea why a guy would want to grab a doll like that?
Not the faintest idea, sir. The thing that puzzles me is why anyone would tear off an arm like that and run with it.
Yeah. Can't figure it. I just can't figure it.
Excuse me, sir. You're going to be here for a few minutes? I'd like to run across and get some aspirin.
Sure, go ahead. There's some two-timing going on here, Scorpy. You think it could be Pop? Could be. Could be you, too. Yeah, that's a point. Want to know another point? Maybe it's your wife. Yeah, maybe it is your wife. Maybe she's making a little pile for herself. Are you crazy? No, I think we'll find the answer in Pop's coat. What does that look like? A key. Locker key? Could be. You know, a subway locker is a pretty fine place to hide something. You better go back and take a look at that subway station where the murder was committed. Mr. Edwards? Allie. Yes, sir? What can I do for you?
Oh, I'm up from New Orleans doing a little buying.
Oh, what type of doll would you like, sir?
Something from South Africa? Louis Moran sent me.
How big an order did you wish to place, sir?
Oh, I figured to spend 35,000.
Well, fine. Would you step in the back?
Thank you.
My stock is... Sit down, please. My stock is a little low at present. I made a big sale last night. Biggest one I've had so far.
Well, perhaps I'd better come back when you get some new stock in.
Oh, no. I can take care of it, all right.
how you import the diamonds, is it? Very clever.
Hello, Mrs. Edwards. This is Pop.
Peter, will you go outside a minute and shut the door? You fool, why did you kill him?
I couldn't help it. Now, regarding that little business matter we had, I'm afraid we got to advance our plan.
What do you mean, somebody catching on?
Look, I can't tell you
About it now, but we've got to move fast. I'm going back to the shop. Then I'm going to the locker. Now, if you don't trust me, Mrs. Everett, you can meet me there. I think we'll be a lot safer if we meet at the store 2 hours after closing, say 8:30. We'll divide things there.
Look, you clearing out. Maybe that's what I ought to do. Maybe I should get a reservation somewhere.
You make up your own mind.
I'll meet you at 8:30.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. You have a very fine line of stock.
Better go out the alleyway.
Oh, all right.
What did you find in the locker?
Are you all there?
Yeah, they're all there. That you, Pop?
Yeah.
Put the sign on the door. Come in, Pop.
You never wanted me in here before.
But I do now. Now you know all about my business. So we might as well enter into partnership for keeps. Sit down, Pop. Come on, sit down.
What is this? What do you fellas want?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't. Shut up, Pop. I'm doing the talking now. Stay here, old dog. Bring the car in the alley and then dump him in the country. Too bad he didn't ask for a raise. I'd have given him a raise. Suppose everybody tried to muscle in on my outfit here. Where would I be? You see, I've got a nice front here, and I'm not going to lose it. So I've got to set an example. See you later, folks. Hi again. We'll get back to our suspense story in just a moment and see the second act of The Black Panther. But right now, while we take a minute or two for a little intermission,
I'd like to show you one of my cartoon stories. Now, this particular cartoon story is about the car that had all the trouble. The car named Lester the Limousine. Oh, yes. Lester was in a bad way. In traffic, he was always the last one on the getaway. He could hardly make it to the top of the hill. He couldn't go any distance at all without stopping to gurgle the gas. Now, I hope that your car never gets as badly off as Lester. But maybe you've found lately that it isn't operating in top form at that. Well, you know, I can tell you that if your spark plugs aren't functioning properly, for instance, if they're worn out like this one, you won't get the performance out of your car that you want. But you know, when your spark plugs are right, you'll get quicker starts and smoother riding every single time. So that's why it's so smart to pay a visit to your Autolite spark plug dealer. You see, he's always ready to compare your spark plugs with the exclusive Autolite plug check indicator. Now, by matching the appearance of your spark plugs with this handy indicator, you and your dealer can tell in an instant whether they're right for the kind of driving that you do. Well, if cleaning or adjustments are needed, he has the proved Autolite Spark Plug Cleaner and all the latest information on doing the job quickly and efficiently. If it turns out that replacements are called for, he'll recommend the proper type of ignition-engineered Autolite spark plug best suited to give your car smoother performance, quick starts, and gas savings. You know, Autolite spark plugs are ignition-engineered by the same Autolite engineers who designed the coil, the battery, the distributor, the generator, and all the other important parts of the complete ignition system that's used as original factory equipment on many leading makes of cars, trucks, and tractors. So that's why ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs are tops in quality and tops in performance. Yes, this is the sign to look for, the one you're looking at right now. Or call Western Union by number and ask for operator 25. Without any obligation whatsoever, she'll tell you where to find the nearest dealer who can supply you with ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs. So remember, pay a visit to your Autolite spark plug dealer soon, won't you? And especially remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. And now, the second act of The Black Panther, starring Chester Morris.
What's up, pal? Something I can do for you?
I just walking by and...
Oh, you're a detective, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I just happened to be walking by, checked your door, found it wasn't locked, so I come in to see if everything was all right.
Oh, sure, everything's okay.
You better keep that door locked.
Oh, I sure will.
Okay, then.
And thanks for reminding me.
Right.
Good night.
Three federal agents have disappeared in the past month. It is believed their lives have been lost as a result of the new leadership that has sprung up in the underworld since the recent prosecutions. Who the head of this new syndicate is, we don't know. But we do know, one, he is steering his outfit into new lines of activity. Two, he's a genius for underworld organization. And three, he has the cunning and the killing instincts of a Black Panther.
Peter! Peter, if Miss Redwood's asked for me, you tell him I had a date at 8:30. Girlfriend of mine is 6 for a show. All right. Hello. Will you give me the phone number of the air terminal, please? That's right. Hello? Hello, this is Mrs. Cavanaugh. Look, I have a reservation on a flight to Rio. I'd like to change it. Well, I'd like to make it tonight if possible. I'll take anything. Look, it doesn't matter. Yes, Mexico, Europe, anything. It's just that I'm very tired and I've got to get away. All right? Thank you very much. Yes, thank you.
What's this, honey? A little trip?
Darling, why did you have to come in right now? I was going to surprise you.
What, with a little trip?
Well, honey, it's just that I think we ought to get away somewhere, have a good long rest.
Okay, swell.
All these pressures. I don't know how we live under them.
Now, relax, will you, baby? Why don't you sit down and play your old man a tune? You know, baby, I'm getting a little fed up with all this two-timing going on in the office.
Tom, I'm not sure it's just that.
Yeah. Only two of us know what was really going on down there. Of course, you're my wife. It couldn't be you.
Me? Honey, me, we travel the same route.
Well, that's fine, darling. Glad to hear it. I thought maybe you was getting a little tired of me. Maybe you were trying to fix up a little bankroll all for yourself.
Honey, I don't know how you can say that, honestly. I'll get it.
No. I'll get it. Yep.
Look, I can't unload it. I've been waiting here hours. There's a dick in the alley. So what do I do? You want me to take care of him?
I'll be right over.
Honey, don't tell me you got to go out again. Are we ever going to have a little time just for ourselves?
Darling, this is a business where you got to watch everybody every second.
Can't you ever relax? You've been so jittery lately. That's why you're so nervous. You don't trust nobody. Look at you. You don't even trust your own wife.
You want to know something? I know you wouldn't run out on me. But with me, baby, it's principle. Always principle, and I watch it. That's why I'm on top. I watch it day and night. See you later, baby. The guy still in the alley?
Yeah, he's still there. You know, he come right in here snooping. Oh, but I got rid of him. He didn't see anything. Well, how do we do it?
Well, we let him stay there a few minutes. If he don't go, we'll take care of him. Put that out. Scorpy.
Yeah?
Do you think Pop did this all by himself? I mean, he got wise and followed the guy and grabbed the stuff?
Not by my book.
Oh. Pop was a mouse. He wouldn't think of this all by himself. Someone had to make him do it.
That's right. But who?
Could be you. But if I find out it's you, Scorpy, I'll kill you. Now, let's take care of the guy in the alley.
How do you want to do it?
Well, let's see. You go out that way. Make believe you're leaving. Let him see you get in the car and drive away. Then he'll come in. Drive around the block, come in the front way. Then we'll take care of him.
Pop, where are you?
He's right here, baby. Take a look. Go on, bend down, take a look. Lift the coat off his face. That's it. We found the doll's arm in Pop's hand. That's bad luck, baby. And it's all yours.
Guy's gone. The alley's clear now. Hey, what's she doing here?
Let's take her in the back room.
No. Tom, you can't. You haven't got any proof, Tom.
Here's the proof. But in my book, it isn't just proof, it's principle. Now we got both together. So naturally, we can't waste any time.
I hope you burn.
Get rid of them both. And dump them in the country. That's all, baby.
Tom, listen to me. Didn't I ask you to quit, didn't I? Every day, nearly almost, I said, let's clear out, didn't I? You wouldn't. Well, after nearly 10 years taking it, don't you think maybe now I got the right?
All right, for what? Cross me, baby? Not me. Not me.
Tom!
Wait a minute, something wrong, officer? He's the owner of this place. He's got something to do with the doll murder. Well, that's ridiculous. Oh, would you mind answering a couple of questions? Huh? Suppose we go inside and settle it. Take me down to headquarters. I'll answer any questions you want. Well, what's the matter with inside? Get nervous hanging around here? You better frisk him, officer. This. I never saw that. Hey, that looks like the yarn from the missing doll.
So we come to the end of another story of suspense, The Black Panther, starring Chester Morris. Friends, before we say goodnight, I want to point out something to you drivers. You know, two types of sealed beam headlights have been used on all cars made since 1940. Both are completely sealed, so it's impossible to get in. But the question you must decide is, which type of sealed beam unit do you want for your car when replacements are needed? One that will burn out the minute the lens gets cracked or broken, like right here, or the Mentalback Autolite Bullseye Seal Beam, with the extra safety protection that it continues to burn even after the lens is cracked or broken. Well, I think the answer is obvious. Be sure to insist on the Autolite Bullseye Sealed Beam Unit, because remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite.
This is the CBS Television Network.